Hey guys, what's up? I just made my first ever podcast that was covering the 5 pillars that you must have for a high 6-figure or 7-figure business. So I covered your niche, the 3 offers that you need to have, how to clearly define your sales system, how you need a team to be able to go on holidays and not be caught up doing all the boring tasks that must be done in a fitness business, and also the killer mentality that you need to have so that you have this high 6-figure or 7-figure business, no matter what happens. And that's especially relevant this year. There's been so many ups and downs for people in the fitness industry. So guys, check it out. Can't wait to see what you think about the podcast. Thank you. Welcome to the first ever podcast. I'm so excited to go on this journey with you to share tips and tricks and tactics to help you grow your gym. If you haven't met me before, my name's Jimmy. I built a fitness business from 25 members all the way up to 1,200 and had some absolutely amazing memories along the way of, running domestic treats, seminars with a couple of hundred people in them, and helping hundreds and thousands of people lose weight along our journey. Now I'm here to help you grow your gym. So what I'm going to share with you today is 5 key pillars that you must hit to have a high 6-figure or 7-figure fitness business. So if you want to have a high 6-figure or 7-figure business, strap yourself in. I'm going to share with you some things that you must have. So guys, the first thing that you need to have is a niche, or to be clearly defining who you help. So for us in our clubs, we decided to help people who wanted to lose 5 kilos or more. That's who we attracted. We're able to build all our systems off the back of it, all our content, all our offers, which I'm going to talk to you about. And there's a way that you can figure out how to define your niche for your gym. Feel free to reach out to me if you ever want any documents on this. It's about 11 questions. But unless you can clearly say who you can help, you're always going to struggle. And to share you with a bit of my story, so our gyms are about to go bankrupt, okay? We're in a lot of trouble. And one of the reasons for that is because we didn't have a clearly defined niche. So we were trying to help people who wanted to, lose weight, get body transformations, athletes, muscle gain, Olympic lifting. It was absolutely crazy. And it was honestly so stressful as a gym owner. Now, guys, there is riches in niches, right? Or niches, as some people say across the world. The more defined your niche can be, the better your business will run and the more systemized it will become. So I know it's easy to say, look, let's just help everyone. We'll help everyone who pops in and all their goals we can achieve, which you can. But it's going to be a very stressful business and you can't clearly define your offer. So I really don't want you to do that. I want you to really niche down and make sure that you have a business that solves a particular need for a set of people or individuals. Guys, the next one is you want to have 3 offers. So when we're scaling to multiple 7 figures, we had 3 offers, and your offers can be slightly different, but you need to run with this template to have a high 6-figure or 7-figure gym. So the first offer, guys, is going to be a free offer. We just did a free 7-day trial, right? Which we gave out to referrals, which I'll cover in a video along the way. So if someone was bringing down a friend, they just gave away a 7-day free pass. It was also on our website. And we also used it as a downsell for any of those people who didn't want to join up on our LBE, which I'll explain right now. So our LBE, or low barrier entry offer, or trial offer, however you want to name it, was our core offer was a 28-day program, which was $199. So we wanted to get everyone on this offer. If someone even came in for a 7-day trial, our aim was to always upgrade them to the 28-day offer. Now, the reason why we ran this LBE offer is when you're spending money on Facebook, say, we're spending a lot of money on Facebook ads. That's how we're able to grow so quickly. But you want to make sure that if you spend $1,000 on Facebook, that you get minimum 1,000 back or maybe more. And that's why this LBE is really, really important for your business. Now, when you're starting with your LBE, we started with our 28-day program. And we started at $55, then went to $99, then $149, then $199 over time as our sales systems and abilities got better, which I'm actually going to cover in the next point. Now, within that LBE offer, what you want to think, and this is where most people go wrong, is you want to always be thinking, when you're signing this person up on this offer, what are you going to sell them next? So it really should be pre-framing the sale to your signature system, which is actually the third offer that you need to have. So within that 28-day offer that we had, and we named it hundreds of different things over the years, from 28-day challenge, 28-day to fit, fit over 40 program. We have hundreds of names that we can teach you, so you don't have to add complexity to your business and change your offer every single month, because then your business isn't scalable. But within that offer, they got their training for their month. They got meal plans that we got written by a nutritionist. They got weekly text message, goal setting session, and then we track their progress every single week as well. They got a few other little bits and pieces that were value adds, but those are the key components that you need to have in. And the next one, you must have your signature system. So for us, it was a 24-week transformation program. And this is the program that they're going on after their free trial or their LBE, right? You want to map out this signature system every single week, what they need to hit to get their goals, what's included. Okay. And this is going to be your core offer, that when we're tracking together, how many full price sales did you get? It's on this 24-week program. And we used to do month to month and things like that. And it's definitely not the best way to go about business. We'd never tested doing 12-month programs, because what we found is that if we got someone to stay with us after the 5-month mark, on average, they stayed 14 months within our business. So we were kind of going month to month, right? Because it's like an easier sale. It's like, hey, just sign up month to month, cancel any time with 28 days notice, right? But the clients who stayed after 5 months got better results. They stayed in our business longer, and they became a much more entrenched part of our community, right? So when we're kind of sitting down, we go, look, how do we fix this and improve our retention rate? And then what we did is we decided, let's make a 6-month program. So they're locked in for 6 months. We've mapped out all the emails, all the texts, how the program looks. And then our business just went from strength to strength to strength after that, because we had these committed individuals in, they bought into the program. And then after the 6 months or the 24-week program, they just go on month to month. They can cancel anytime with 28 days notice. But if you get those 3 offers all dialed in, then we'll be able to absolutely market it to the masses and generate you a ton of leads, because lead generation is very, very important for a fitness business. Now, with the lead generation, we have a marketing plan. It's called the Marketing 101 plan, which will teach you to be able to generate 20 to 50 leads every single week, depending how many you need for your business. And it's all based around what these offers are, how we position them in your organic marketing, your paid marketing, and then also with your referrals as well. So once you have those dialed in, you've got your free offer, you've got your LBE, and then also your signature system. You need to have a clearly defined sales process. And I see so many fitness pros go wrong with this, and it's okay, because we went wrong with it ourselves. We didn't have a repeatable system that we could teach people, because it was all on us. And what I mean by a sales system is, have you mapped out every step that happens from when a client opts in, they give you their name, email, phone number, or they reach out to you, to the point that they sign up for that 24-week signature system. And this isn't going to include the text messages you send to get inquiries booked, the phone scripts, okay, the emails to get that person booked in for either their 7-day trial or also their LBE. And then you have them on a trial, right? So you've done the good work there. Then what happens during that 7 days, or, you might run a 21-day program, which is okay. For your LBE offers or trial offers, we recommend 21 days, 28 or 6 week, and we'll customize that for you if you ever have any questions. But then once they're a trial, right, what do we need to do to convert those trials onto our signature system? And it's going to include tracking their training attendance, tracking their results, a few really key emails and times that we reach out personally, sending a card to them when they join, when they join up on your program, sending them a card saying, hey, Jimmy, I'm so excited to help you lose the 10 kilos for your wedding next year. Mate, let's have a really great 28 days together, and 100% we can help you reach these goals. I'm very, very excited for your journey, because those little touch points go a really long way. And unless you have mapped it out, it's not going to be done really, really consistently. And kind of where I see most people in the fitness industry need to improve, right, is mapping out what they need to do to get these trials booked in, and then what happens during the consultation. So we were like, once we realized our business was like doing really, really cool things and we could grow, I was actually the bottleneck of our business because I was doing all the consultations, right? I thought like, hey, I've done a little bit of sales training. I'll be the one that does them all and it'll be better for the business. How wrong I was, right? We were able to create a sales system where every staff member in our gyms was able to close people on our 28-day program. And do you know what that created? That created a business that was able to scale 5 times faster than the competition, because we had 5 sales reps instead of the average gym owner who only has 1 sales rep. Then with your sales systems, we have a system that we use. It's called ACR, that actually puts all this in for you. So what it will do, it will text message your leads to get them booked into consults. It'll also email, and you can also follow up with phone calls, which we highly recommend. And then we go on to building the other system, which I won't cover 100% here today, but every single touch point that you need from when someone is a trial to when they sign up to your full price program. And the best way to do this, guys, you want to have a mentor, someone who's done it before, and then you need a whiteboard. You map it out, every single touch point, just like my clients, Josh and Elise, who have profited over $50,000 in the last quarter. They used a whiteboard. They mapped it out on the whiteboard. They did it manually for a month, and then we built it into systems, and they're able to sign up their trials at over 80%. That means if you start a trial with them, 80% of the time you're signing up on their signature system, because they've dialed this in using many of the systems that we teach in the Inner Circle program. And guys, you've got your offer now, okay? And you've started to think about your sales process. If you haven't mapped it out, you really need to start doing that. But then to have a high 6-figure or 7-figure business, you need to have an amazing team. And look, I was so grateful when I was growing my gyms. I was able to go on holidays 12 weeks of the year. Right. And I'm not saying that to impress you, because that was something that was really important to me. When I grew up as a kid, I kind of grew up in like housing commission area. I wasn't able to travel overseas until I was 21. I had an amazing life as a kid. It wasn't bad, but it certainly wasn't filled with like lots of cool things and lots of fun holidays and things like that, which is okay. So one of my big values when I was building a business is I was like, I want to be able to travel, because that was something that was super passionate to me. And it made me really happy. But you need to have a team if you ever want to travel, or if you ever want to go on holidays and not be absolutely stressed out of your brain. So some of the key staff members that you have to have like 1 or 2 full-timers who are your 2 IC and your assistants. They're helping you with these sales. They're helping you with your market. And essentially they're there to help you grow your business. Now, with any staff member, you want to always give them an operations checklist and clearly defined roles. So we have checklists. So every one of our staff members in all of our business, they have a checklist, so they know exactly what they need to do on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, every single week in dot point. And they just get to tick it off, and there's nice little videos there in case they forget how to do the tasks. But the next staff member you want to have is a virtual assistant. That is someone there to help you on all those little nitpicky tasks that must be done as gym owners, but isn't going to add massive value to our clients, which is our retention, and also frees you up to spend more time on marketing and sales. So a lot of our guys in our inner circle actually have virtual assistants who complete the marketing 101 plan. So this virtual assistant will generate you like 30 to 50 leads a week. It's absolutely insane once it starts happening for you. But then they can also do the little things like follow up on people who, might not have paid on time, right? Via text and email, very easily done. They can also reply to all those like little email concerns that you have, maybe about suspensions, cancellations, and follow those systems. And this virtual assistant, which you can get one part-time for like $100 Australian a week, which is 20 hours, or full-time for like $200, right, a week, will be there to assist you and make your life as comfortable and easy as possible. Because as you're growing a business, one of the things I always say to people I work with in our Inner Circle program is unless you're able to have a 4-day holiday without your phone and your email, then you don't really have a business, you just have a job. So that's one of our key goals and one of our key pillars that I always want everyone that I work with to be able to hit. Now, I'm not here telling you how many hours that you need to work every week. I can't stand it when people say that. If you want to work 20 hours a week, that's okay. 30 hours a week, that's okay. 40 hours, that's okay. If you want to go beast mode like Grant Cardone and Gary V's of the world and work 50 hours, that is totally okay. I'm not going to tell you not to do that. But as long as you're choosing the amount of hours that you work and you're not an actual slave to your business, then that's going to be okay. And as long as you can have that 3, 4, 5, 1 week, 2 week holiday without your business going down, then we're going to have an amazing business that is really, really scalable. And guys, the last point, but it's so important. So many businesses go bankrupt. So many businesses go under. It is a very tough, you're like a gladiator of the world owning a fitness business. You really are. But you must have a killer mentality. You absolutely must have a mentality that no matter what happens, you are going to win and you are going to dominate. And this kind of trumps all of it, because if you think about, especially all the hardships that we've had in the fitness industry this year, right? And then, next year, there's more competitors popping up on every corner. And now we've got all these, at-home training programs that people can just train in their own home for like $30 a month, using like Fight Camp and, all those things like that, right? There's going to be a lot of turbulence and a lot of change, right, in the fitness industry. But you will always win if you have that killer mentality that no matter what happens, you will overcome it. If your Facebook ads aren't working, you'll figure out. If a staff member leaves, roger that. You step up to the plate and make it happen, hire someone else, right? You need to have this mentality that you are here to absolutely dominate and you will do what's needed. And that means holding yourself accountable to do the tasks that you need to complete every single week to grow your fitness business. And I've seen people in the fitness industry, I've seen successful people and I've seen people who aren't successful. And the number one thing that determines what is success and what isn't is the mentality of the business owner and how much of a fighter and how much of that. And I say that killer mentality, but I watch a lot of NBA, like love Kobe Bryant and stuff like that, that Mamba mentality. But if you're a killer, like no one fucks around with you, right? And it's not like a vindictive way. You're not out to get anyone, but just like you get shit done, you will be really, really, really successful in the fitness industry, no matter what happens, and you will be successful in life. And it reminds me a lot. One of my great clients, Brad, absolutely love Brad. His gym's at capacity at the moment. He's having record month after record month, and he thought it was at capacity. Now he's adding new things and online. And he shares some amazing stories of his life, and he truly has a killer mentality. No matter what happens, like we were on a call one day and, sadly a staff member had to leave for a certain reason. He didn't even flinch. I found out a week later and I was like, hey mate, like how's everything going? He's I had a staff member leave last week. I was like, wow, that's pretty crazy. And he goes, it's fine. These things happen. We got over it. I took up the slack and we're going to find someone else. He didn't whinge. He didn't bitch. He didn't complain on social media. He has that killer mentality that no matter what happens, he will overcome it. And guys, if you get these 5 things all in order and done really, really well, you will have a high 6-figure or 7-figure business. So you need to have your niche and who you help. And then your 3 offers, your free offer, your LBE offer, which I recommend keeping the same year round, and then also your signature system offer. Once we have that, we can start to do the fun stuff, because I love helping gym owners generate more leads, where we can activate this marketing 101 plan for you and get you absolute leads on demand. Then you need to have your clearly defined sales system. We recommend using CRM systems. There's a lot out there. We use one called ACR. If you ever want to learn more about it, please reach out to me anytime about that one. I can pass you on to the owner. Then mapping out every text message, every email, every touch point to turn someone who is registering their interest into a signature system sale for your gym. And then you need to build a team, right? Because I want you to have a holiday. I want you to have a great life. Build a team. You have a couple of full-timers within your facility, depending how big you are, and then a virtual assistant, so that you can initially have that 4-day break with no phone and no laptop. And then after that, You can have longer holidays, 1-2 weeks, and your business is still growing. That's how we're testing whether you have a scalable business. Will your business grow without you being there? And it can be done. I promise you. There's just a lot of things that we have to build out to get that done. And then lastly, guys, your mentality. You've got to have a killer mentality to be able to grow a fitness business. Okay. There's going to be ups and downs, as you've found this year. Your ability to go through ups and downs and turbulence and stress without it affecting your emotions or your mood to just get shit done, and your ability to keep yourself accountable, to know this week, these are the targets. This is what I need to do. No matter what happens, I'm going to get there. When you get there, you don't celebrate because it's just a milestone. You go, all good, another great week. And on those weeks where you don't hit it, you look back and reflect, like, all good. I was reading a book on Navy SEALs. Like, I kind of love that kind of mentality, right? After every mission, they review what went well, what didn't, where can we improve? And you're doing that every single week and just building your killer mentality up so that you become absolutely unstoppable in your local market. So guys, thank you so much for watching my first podcast. I hope you got a really, really, really good piece of value from it that's going to help you grow your business. If you ever need anything, please reach out to me on social media. I'm all over Facebook. You can add me as a friend, or I have a group called Gym Growth with Jimi Pomponio. I'd love to see you there. You'll be able to search for that at any time. And I give a little bit of different content that's on the podcast in that group, which is all tactics on how you grow your gym. So guys, thank you so much. If you liked this first podcast, I'd love if you leave me a review below. I would absolutely be so stoked to see that. And for the people who give me a review for the first 10, I'm going to give them a really special prize. I'll make sure I reach out to you on that one. Guys, thank you so much. I really, really appreciate it.